presenting a meditation for us today, a rainbow meditation. I can't wait to see what that is.
Yeah.
And we're hoping that the Wi-Fi stays continuous here, but just hang in there with us and it'll work out well. Syl Ver, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you, Ruth. Thank you for inviting me again on the Enlightened World Network. It's really a pleasure to be with you. And it's always a pleasure to do a little bit of meditation with all of you, because the energy is so strong when we meditate together. And it's just incredible that these meditations go, live, and they can reach many people. And it's just amazing. So I'm really
So
grateful.
you can go ahead. You can go ahead and get started. That'd be great.
I just wanted to explain about this little meditation I'm going to give you today. My meditation is called the Rainbow Meditation, and it is a visualization of different colors of the rainbow according to the different chakras. So we can actually open up all the chakras and then, get filled with this beautiful light of the rainbow, and that the rainbow can also create a bridge for us to go to another dimension, which is my favorite dimension, which is the fifth dimension. And so we are ready to travel, right? Okay, good. So we can start. So now find a space in your home or even in your car, provided you're not driving, in a garden, in a park, where you feel relaxed and comfortable. And you can sit down or lie down, just relax. Relax and start paying attention to breathing. And you breathe in and you breathe out. Just close your eyes. And when we close our eyes, the message to our bodies is that we are safe. Then now we can relax and we can start traveling to another dimension. We are already slipping from beta waves to alpha waves in our brain. And our brains are becoming relaxed. And we let go of all our worries, of all the stress, all the situations, the people, the attachments, the busy schedules we have, and we can let all that go. And we can imagine we have deep roots sprouting from our feet, connecting us to the core of Mother Earth. And we can breathe out and let all the stress, all the worries, all the fatigue travel down to the core of the earth, where everything is transmuted into beautiful crystalline light. And every time we breathe in, we can bring this beautiful crystalline light up into our bodies and up, up, up through all the chakras. And then we can let the crystalline light get out from our crown chakra on the top of our head. And we can breathe this beautiful crystalline light from the core of the earth, and then we let go again. And all our worries, fatigue, problems are now channeled through the core of the earth to be purified and transmuted into pure energy of happiness and love and light. So let's bring this beautiful light from the core of the earth and allow this light to travel through our body, up, 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 and out from the crown chakra, so that we are connected to the core of the universe. So we are now connected to the earth and to the universe by a wonderful pillar of gold and crystalline light. So every time we breathe in this beautiful crystalline light. and we let go. And we can imagine we are showered by this golden light coming from the source, coming from the universe, from the quantum field, this never ending, wonderful source of light and energy, which is always there for us for the taking. So let's breathe in this beautiful crystalline light and let's breathe out into the core of the earth. And let's bring down this wonderful golden light from the universe into our bodies, through our chakras, and down, down, through our feet, connecting us to the core of the earth. And now we can imagine that we are in a different environment, in a place which is sacred for us. It could be your hearts or a beautiful landscape, the sea, wherever we want to be. We can be there with our ethereal bodies, with our minds, with our hearts, with our thoughts, and with our feelings. We can feel that place. This is a sacred place of joy where we can relax, but nothing is bothering us anymore. This is a safe haven for all of us. And let's breathe in this beautiful, beautiful sight, this landscape, or this beautiful, beautiful place where there is a lot of light, a lot of joy, and a lot of grace. And now we can start breathing in from the core of the earth, the red light of the first chakra, the red color of the first chakra that is inundating and going through our first chakra, cleansing it, releasing all the powerful energy of the red chakra, the first chakra. And so we can imagine that our feet and legs are immersed in this beautiful ruby light, which is cleansing our first chakra. And we can release all the worries from this first chakra down to the core of the earth, so that this beautiful energy can provide us with strength and stamina and endurance and grounding. And now let's imagine that a beautiful orange light gets into our second chakra. And here we can feel this chakra opening up, this beautiful orange light. And we see that the red light and the orange light start to merge. They can be visible very clearly. They are separate, but they can also merge. And they surround us around the first and the second chakra. And we can now release whatever worries or debris we may have in the second chakra down to the core of the earth, so that we can release these energies that are no longer needed, and we can instead take all the strength and all the energy we need to make this chakra work at the best of its abilities. And now let's imagine that a golden light that is as bright as the sun, this beautiful yellow color, travels through our feet and through the first chakra, the second chakra, and then to the third chakra, which is the seat of our power. We are powerful. We are powerful beings of light. And we have the right to see ourselves as we really are, wonderful divine beings of light, multiverse beings and creatures who are so powerful. And now we can claim our power back. And now let's imagine that we are inundated by a beautiful green light. That is the light that is opening up our hearts. Let's imagine that this green, beautiful color is flooding our hearts, and we can breathe this green color into our hearts, and we can release this green color all around us. The heart is a very powerful organ. It is like a brain. It has neurons, it can feel, think. It has logical reasoning too, but it is the master of our lives. If we live by our hearts, we can live a really fulfilling life. So let's breathe in this beautiful green color and let it travel down to all the chakras, down into the core of the earth, so that energy or any spent energy can be transmuted into lively, graceful, and joyful energy for our hearts. And now let's imagine that beautiful blue color is traveling from the core of the earth and is coming to our throat chakra. And we can breathe in this beautiful blue light through our crown, through our throat chakra, which is the chakra of our truth, our personal truth. And every time we breathe in, we remember that we can speak our truth. So let's breathe in this beautiful blue light through the throat chakra. And we can let this beautiful blue light travel through our body down to the core of the earth, bringing any spent energy into the core of the earth to be transmuted. And we can now imagine that we are inundated by a violet color, by a violet flame through our third eye chakra. This is a sacred color, which is the color of Archangel Zachiel, the color of the violet flame that we can claim to be ignited and alchemized in our lives to bring inspiration and vision, creativity, foresight, and great empowerment for ourselves and for others. And now let's imagine that a beautiful golden light, golden color is coming through our crown chakra. And now we are completely filled with all the colors of the rainbow. And let's imagine that we have in front of us a beautiful bridge, which is actually a rainbow. And we can walk through this bridge because this bridge is going to take us to the quantum field. So we can count down to 3 and we can start walking on this beautiful bridge, which is going to lead us to the place where anything is possible, which is actually the place where we come from, a place that we remember, that we can dream of, but in which we can actually live, even if we are in a 3-dimensional world with our bodies. So let's imagine that we can walk and we can count 3, 2, 1. And we step into this beautiful rainbow, this beautiful bridge of light taking us to the quantum field. Because there we can recognize ourselves as the best versions of ourselves. So we can go there and relax because we are in the best possible spot of the universe. And let's imagine that we are breathing in all the colors of the rainbow through all other pores of our skin. So let's breathe in the air, these beautiful colors of the rainbow. And then we can irradiate these beautiful colors all around us. Again, let's breathe in these beautiful colors of the rainbow. And let's irradiate these beautiful colors all around us. And again, a third time, breathing the colors of the rainbow. And irradiate these beautiful colors all around us. We are completely immersed in this amazing place full of colors. And we know we can be here whenever we like. We can always go to the bridge and go to the quantum field where everything is possible and where we can create whatever narrative we want for our lives. And so the question is, what is a narrative that you want to have for your life? Is it empowering or is it limiting? Is it strong or is it weak? We can choose. So we have free will, but we are helped in this beautiful dimension by guides, angels, ancestors, our totem animals, our pets. Beautiful creatures of light are here to help us choose which is the best path for us. So, what is your path? Why are we here? Who is there with you now? Just relax for a moment and just feel this beauty, this immense space. We are co-creators of our destiny. And this is so amazing because we can actually create whatever we like. I can feel Archangel Michael coming now. And Archangel Michael is now creating a wonderful pyramid of blue light, all surrounded by blue flame angels. And there is Archangel Ariel here, the lioness of God. And she is bringing 4 beautiful lions. And the lions are sitting at the corners of this beautiful pyramid of light. And we can ask Archangel Michael to cleanse our bodies, our auras, our minds, our hearts, and all the energies around us, so that we can live a life of joy and grace. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for your protection, for supervising each step of our lives, for intervening when we are in danger, for giving us strength and courage and power. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for being here with us today. We are so grateful to you for all the blessings you give us and for the beautiful, beautiful light that you bring to us. And we are actually protected by this beautiful pyramid of light. But now we see that Archangel Metatron is here, and Archangel Metatron is creating a sacred geometry around this pyramid, which is absolutely perfect for who we are. Each one of us is going to have a different shape. What is your shape? What is the shape of your beautiful sacred geometry? Imagine that you are inside this beautiful pyramid of light, all surrounded by blue flame angels, and there is this incredible sacred geometry around this pyramid. And please, Archangel Metatron, line this wonderful sacred geometry with powerful mirrors to deflect any energies away, the energies that we don't want to have in our lives, so that we're really, really protected. And thank you, Archangel Metatron, for creating these beautiful sacred geometries for all of us. Now we can go back, really empowered, full of light, full of colors, full of beautiful things we've seen and felt and perceived, so we can live our lives at a better level, at a higher level, at the level of the fifth dimension, where everything is flow and synchronicity, and where we can live with grace and happiness and joy. And now we can travel back through this beautiful bridge made out of the colors of the rainbow. And we can start traveling back to our safe haven from where we started. And we can thank all the celestial creatures, the masters, the angels, archangels, the invisible helpers, for being with us. They're always with us. But today, we managed to spend special time with them. And we are so grateful. And now we can start coming back to our three-dimensional life, which is a wonderful life if we manage to see beauty and grace and love. Let's breathe in a last time. And we start coming back. We can start feeling our hands, feet. And we can breathe out again. And we can open our eyes. And we're back. And here we are.
Ooh, that was beautiful, Syl Ver. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It was really beautiful. A nice trip to another dimension.
It was. It was.
Thank
And at one point, when I got over the rainbow, I thought, I don't want to be here by myself. And immediately all of my guides were right there.
Yeah.
And then they took me up to the top of this hill and we looked down on, it was like a city. It was like a city of lights. And I want very badly to go back there and experience what that city of lights was. So thank you for taking me there. I plan to go back.
Oh, thank you, because this in the quantum field, anything is possible. So you can really create another world, which is very true. Because people say, oh, it's imagination, but actually it's true. Even if it's imagination, it is something we have created in the quantum field. So it is absolutely true for us, which is wonderful because we can become the producers, the directors, the actors, actresses of our own narrative. So we can create whatever we like. But then what we create there is going to be manifested in our three-dimensional level. This is the magic.
It is. It absolutely is. And your question, what do you want to what do you want for your life? What narrative do you want for your life?
Exactly.
It's brilliant. Yeah.
Yes, because it's especially the stories that we tell ourselves or about ourselves. Oh, these are amazing. I think I just read something that made me think a lot because it was I think a quote. I don't remember the author, but saying that probably God is seeing us as we really are, just perfect beings of light. So sometimes the fact of being, of feeling that we are different may estrange us from God or what we call God or the source or whatever. And sometimes, and so we can use the angels who see us as perfect beings of light, but who are closer to us to mediate the fact that we don't see ourselves in that way. And actually, because we're so perfect as beings of light, that this discrepancy has to be in a certain way mediated by them. I love that kind of, image because I think in the eyes of the creator, we are so perfect that there is no imperfection. So when we feel that we are not so perfect, we are actually are getting away from the source. That is why going to the quantum field is so important because there we can go back being what we really are.
Right. There is no separation.
There is no separation. I think it's just a discrepancy of how you see things. Isn't this amazing?
Right. Right. We are the ones that separate us from God. God is not separating us.
No, absolutely. I think it's just a question of perception. I think it is like, it is as if, some people watch at their photos and say, oh my God, how ugly I am. But another person looks at the photo and say, my God, you're beautiful. And this discrepancy of vision, I think, creates separation. So going to the quantum field where anything is possible and going back to the real narrative of ourselves, bridges this gap.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Great
Yeah.
today, Syl Ver. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ruth. And it's a pleasure to be with you.
Syl Ver, if people want to know more about you and maybe catch some of the other shows that you're doing, how
Yes.
can they find you?
I have a Facebook page, which is Syl Ver 2019. And you can contact me there. And I also do programs on Angel How Radio because I'm an angel interpreter. And actually, I'm an interpreter in my life because I translate from different languages. And but I interpret angel messages. And but I also do a lot of courses on meditation. And I have a very scientific based approach. I worked with a lot of neuroscientists and doctors, and I'm not a doctor, so I do not do any kind of treatment, but I know many techniques that help people to live better, to really connect with their real energy, which is of course important because at that level we feel so much better with ourselves, and that we'll live better in a healthier and more productive way, especially we find our path in life. So this is what I do because this is what I have been doing for years and years. And I teach different kinds of courses. Just if you want to get in touch with me, please, you're welcome.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Syl Ver. We love
Thank you.
your work here on Enlightened World Network.
Thank you so much, Ruth.
Our friends, thank you so much for being here, spending time daily to go in and spend time within yourself. So thank you all for being here. Take good care, and God bless.